Peeps, I'm a morning guy. I wake up at 7 a.m. every morning, but today I woke up at 5:30 because of you guys. I've got a super surprise, something that's happening here in Dubai, which I cannot wait to show you guys. But I guess if you read the title of this video, you'll know what this is about. But get ready to watch something amazing. Check this out. So what does this look like? It looks like a little robot with numbers on it. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna take one of them. Look at that. So that looks like a little man. It's got 2 feet. It's got 1 hand with a long stick, and obviously it's got the head and that little cap. You see that? It's got a little bit of a cap and a number on it. I'll tell you guys what that's all about in a little bit. Shukran. That was the number 10 as well. Like, that was the star of the show, and we're gonna see what that show is. Peeps, if you haven't guessed it yet, I am at the Camel racetrack here in Dubai, in an area called Al Marmoom, where everybody is getting ready for the camel races. And what I just showed you earlier was basically the camel jockeys, but they are robot camel jockeys. So that's what you see on all the camels. And right now everybody's getting prepared, everybody's getting ready. They came super early. I came a little bit late because the race is about to start. But here you go. That's it. It's a robot right there. Amazing. That is so cool. So that's basically remote control that's put on the camel, and basically, as you can see, that stick is just so it can hit the camel like ongoing while it races. It's super cool. So we're just putting on. Salam alaikum. You can hear the camels as well, but basically they've got those remote controls, and that's how they control how the jockey or the robot actually is hitting the camel, and then it just runs through the race. Shukran Jamal. Oh, that's amazing. Also see over here on the neck, that is the number of the horse. So that's actually 67. That's the number of this horse. I said horse, I actually meant camel. That's the number of the camel. And there's also probably other markings on the camel which tell you who they actually belong to. But yeah, so these are all like proper race camels. We're doing this one over here. But everybody's getting ready right now, which is super cool. Just walking around, talking to everybody. Getting it all ready, all tight. So that's basically the saddle that they're putting on right now, and then the robot goes on top of that. Those camels are ready to go. It takes a lot to get these camels ready to go, and that's what's happening right here. There we go. So they're actually just putting the robot on that particular camel right there. Yeah. So it's not easy. I mean, you gotta get everything on it properly. Look at that. Not ready yet. So still a lot to do, but a lot of camels walking over like this one over here. There we go, peeps. So we're getting all the camels numbered, and they're gonna go straight to the. Look at that. So that's actually the number 24. This camel is like ready to go. There's a couple of ushers, a couple of guys from all set to go. Camel racing is a huge deal over here in the UAE. It happens in seasons, and I happen to be here the day before the last day of the season to get this amazing race for you guys. Super cool racing, and you'll find that so many people get involved. I mean, look at the sheer number of camels over here. Wow, this is super cool. So there you go. Bunch of camels over here, ready to go. So they're all lined up. They've all got their markings. They've all got their numbers. They've all got all their jockeys and robots on it as well. And the gentlemen over here waiting for their camels to go into the races. Oh yeah, so they're getting all the camels next to each other. So this would be the group that would be racing. There's a lot of coordinating, a lot of organizing over here that's going on. You also got to be super careful over here because there is a lot of camel manure everywhere, so I want to be careful not to step in anything. And chances are I will at some point in time, just because my eyes are always on the camera, but it's all good, all for the shot. Wow, this is amazing. There we go, peeps. We're all the way on the inside. And right now, all the camels are getting ready to race. This is it. This is the last step. All ready to go. All ready to go. So all the camels in a row, just as if it was any other race. I'm just gonna go upstairs because, oh, here's the other thing that happens. Obviously, is you've got a lot of cars over here, and what tends to happen, I'm gonna show you this very quickly. You got all the four-wheel drives over here, because what they do is they actually drive with the camels while they're racing. So all the camels are outside over there, and I'm going to show you very quickly on that screen over there, a little bit far away, but basically what you've got is you've got the camels racing and you've got the cars following their camels. It's actually super cool, and I'm actually going to be here to capture that one, this race. I don't know if you can hear it, but just like any other race, there's a commentator. I can hear him all the way from over here. You've obviously got the stands over there as well, so that's the VIP stands, and we get a lot of the royal family here as well because they also have their own race camels and they participate in these. Now, all of these are also under the patronage of most of the royal family. They happen all across the Emirates, so they compete with each other. It's fantastic. It's all like super competitive but fun. Okay, race is about to start, and I need to get into my car because I'm gonna follow the king. This is it. This is the end of the race because I can see all the cars coming through, and obviously the camel on the left over there. There we go. All the cars coming through, and the race about to end over there. Just want to quickly show you everybody cheering, cars all the way in, and that's the winning camel right there. Amazing. They're all starting to show up, and all the cars over here as well. So that's what tends to happen. The owner of the camel is driving along the side of the camel. Fantastic. Everybody's back, and the race is done right there. You know what? I am super happy that our royal families over here have made sure to keep this amazing part of our culture alive, to keep this running. I mean, with the country going so fast, if you look over the last 6 or 7 decades, every single one of those decades, the population has almost doubles. And as you can imagine, the birth rate is not that high anywhere in the world. It's not here either. So a lot of people tend to come from outside and bring parts of their culture with them, which is amazing. But if we're not careful, we could lose a lot of pieces of our own culture. But the royal family over here and the people of the UAE don't let that happen. Things like this help us to continue to keep these traditions and these things in our culture alive, so that every generation gets to see it. I'm super happy that we have it. My God, super beautiful. I mean, I absolutely love these animals, but there's a great story around them as well, culturally, historically, religiously. I don't know if you guys know this, but every single prophet of the world, of every religion of all time, has a miracle, right? I mean, Noah was able to build that ark. David was able to speak the language of birds. Moses had that staff which turned into a serpent, but also what he used to cut open the Red Sea so his people could pass by and escape the pharaohs. Jesus could heal the blind and raise the dead. And the miracle of Prophet Muhammad was the Holy Quran. And in the Holy Quran are there miracles, including this beautiful animal, the camel. My God, when you look at what the camel is able to do, it is just unbelievable. This animal, the way that it's shaped, you know, its eyes, it's got, you know, 2 eyelids, it's got those long lashes to not allow the sand to get into the eyes. It's got that hump that is full of fat, but it's also the storage area for the food it requires. You know that a camel can actually go about 3 weeks without drinking water, because it's able to drink, I think, 130 kilograms of water and store it and use it over 3 weeks. A human being would die in 36 hours if it didn't drink water. Things like its feet, the way it's shaped, it's flat and it's soft. Like, it's amazing for the desert, for the sand. Also, its toes, it's got 2 toes, the nails, it allows it to kick things in its way. On its knees, it's got this callous hard area, so when it sits on the sand, you know, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't burn. I mean, so many things about this amazing animal, and obviously such a big part of the history of people within this region, because that's what they use for transport, that's what they use for travel, that's what they use in times of war instead of horses. I mean, my God, it's just an amazing animal. And obviously camel racing probably came into the picture, you know, sometime earlier, not in the recent past, but I am so glad that this tradition continued until today. It's super, super, super beautiful. Wow, fantastic. All right, I'm gonna get out of here because it's super early and I'm like really, really hungry, so I gotta find myself something to eat. All right, here we go, just driving out of the racetrack. You can see a little restaurant, cafeteria. Check this out. I'm pretty sure they'll have a couple of things that I would like, so I'm just gonna get a meal over there. Almost forgot the karak. How could I? I have no idea. Order that as well. So a quick breakfast, then I'm heading home. But the place looks like right there. Little cafeteria. It's right after the racetrack. The racetrack is located in an area called Al Marmoon, which is basically on the Dubai Al Ain road. Al Ain is another city in the UAE, so you're probably something like 35 minutes outside of the city center of Dubai. Amazing. Like, all around us, it's kind of desert-like, super cool. And yeah, gonna get something to eat and then head back to work, actually. Let me quickly go and wash my hands. This is what you get, this kind of paper. This is like standard over here at cafeterias. You get this? Oh yeah, you could also get traditional, like, Pakistani and Indian sweets over there as well. This thing is amazing also. That's called special kheer, which is amazing. there, fresh bread. Oh yeah. Check it out, man. There we go. So it's actually starting to get very crowded in here with a lot of people. I ordered 2 dishes. The first dish is the shakshuka, which is basically scrambled eggs, onions, and tomato. It's got a little bit of that red look, so I imagine they either put some ketchup in there or they put a little bit of tomato paste. And then I got Peyman, which is basically just like minced meat, and this would be lamb meat. And it's got green peas in there as well, like a bunch of spices and everything. Some of this fresh paratha bread. So, also just got my karak, just like left here on the table. Yum. Super sweet, but it's fine. You could do that every once in a while. Amazing. Alright, let's eat some of this. Wow. Got some chili in there as well. It's nice and oily. Got some good salt. Feel that heat at the back of my throat. Oh, so good. That is a great morning dish. The egg, tomatoes, onions. Ooh, I did not ask for that chili, but I'm not complaining. Try some of that Camel as well. I'm feeling that's going to be spicy as well. It's mild, not super spicy. This is minced meat that's put through the mincer maybe 3 or 4 times, so you get like really, really thin pieces. Cooked with lots of onion, garlic, coriander, maybe some turmeric as well. And then there's green peas. Super good. Definitely tomato paste as well, so it's got a little bit of redness, but it's got that tomatoey flavor. I don't know if it's true piece, but I always hear that if you have sugary drinks, they usually talk about sugary tea, like red tea not with milk, but you have red tea with a lot of sugar, apparently it digests your food. Not sure I believe it. What do you think? Oh man, that bread is so good. So I ordered a paratha, which are made in oil, super oily, but super good. So, we're out of here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Amazing. That food is so good. Thank you, brother. You know what I had? Like 2 meals, 2 full meals for 2 people. And we got a kebab. 17 dirhams, $4. Amazing. Thank you. Peeps, what an amazing meal, and what an amazing end to an amazing day. That's 3 amazings because just that kind of day. This cafeteria, this restaurant is called Al-Ta'awun, which basically means collaboration, or to collaborate. And I guess we kind of collaborated because we had the camel race and then this amazing breakfast. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go home, change, and then I'm gonna go do some work. You guys need to go like this video, share this video, write me some comments, tell me what you think, and also if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers, which I am super appreciative for. Thank you very much to all of you guys. Enjoy the rest of the day, peeps. See ya!